We've made it through Holy Week to the most wonderful and joyous celebration in the Christian year, Easter Day, the day of resurrection. And it's also worth pointing out here at the very beginning that Easter is a season, not just a day. We have 50 days of Easter to really celebrate the rebirth of spring and the earth and the rebirth of joy and new life in our own lives. And all of that is expressed as we remember Christ's triumphant passing out of the tomb and back into life. And of course, we have a wonderful Easter celebration prepared for you here at St. John's. The church will be flowered magnificently. We have brass and timpani and festive anthems and beautiful liturgy and the most popular of our Easter hymns all in store. So it's really a wonderful celebration, and we'll have a lot of very familiar music as well as some music that's maybe not as familiar, but that will add to the joy of the day. At the offertory, the choir will be singing this masterful anthem by Charles Villiers Stanford, who was born in Ireland but spent his entire career in England, spanning the 19th and early 20th centuries. And it's a setting in English of an ancient Latin hymn, but in English, "Ye choirs of New Jerusalem, your sweetest notes employ, the paschal victory to him in strains of holy joy." And it has one of the most exuberant melodies that I know of in the choral literature. It starts off with these strong rocking chords in the organ accompaniment. And then the sopranos enter with joy. And of course, the full choir enters, and it's this big anthem that is full of joy and builds relentlessly to the end. And as I say, we will have lots of really familiar things as well. Handel's Hallelujah Chorus at the sequence, the hymns that we love singing. At communion, we also think about the gentler side. There's so much pomp and circumstance around Easter with the brass and lots of fanfare, but there's also a lot of space for that more introspective side of Easter and the intimacy and the joy that we have in the resurrected Christ. And those are really expressed most poetically in passages that are associated with Easter from the Song of Solomon. And the choir will be singing two passages from the Song of Solomon, one of them by Healy Willan, a section of that book of poetry, "Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone, and the time of the singing of birds has come." And it's like a beautiful love song where we can feel the embrace of Christ's love all around us. Very beautiful and expressive. But then, of course, we'll ratchet the energy right back up at the end as we sing "Jesus Christ is risen today," and of course ending festively with the Vidur Toccata. It's a full morning. We have liturgies at 9 o'clock and at 10:45, and a 20-minute brass prelude before each of those, so starting at 8:40 and at 10:25. In between, we have our very popular Easter egg hunt in the garth, in the courtyard for our children. Lots of celebration that's going to be happening. So we invite you to come early, get a seat so that you can enjoy the music and make sure that you have a seat, and come and join us either at the 9 o'clock or the 10:45 service as we celebrate the resurrection joy.